Okay, so today's video was actually gonna be originally just recapping two of the biggest solo tournaments that we had, which was the Solo Series qualifiers and then the NVIDIA Cup that happened today. But while I was recording the video, apparently we had some huge snaking happening on NA. So looks like this video is gonna be a lot longer than I wanted it to be. But hey, who said that can't be possible? Let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. Starting off with the NVIDIA Cup, I'm going to be covering both EU and NA today. Starting off with EU, we probably have one of the most dominant performances that we ever seen in a solo cash cup in like forever, with Shark winning the tournament with 590 points, winning 5 out of his 10 matches, getting 92 total eliminations. And some of his best games were a 23 elimination win, a 14 elimination win, 10 elimination win, a 4 elimination win, and then ending off with a 16 elimination win. Just to put it into perspective of how dominant this performance is, the second place team, Dexy, only got 427 points. This kid literally won the tournament with over 160 points. Shark is looking absolutely primed up right now. In second place, like I said, was Dexy with 427, winning 2 out of his 9 matches, so really good stuff by him. Only getting 51 total eliminations, but it's not really that bad. It is bad compared to Shark, but we're not gonna talk about it. In third place, we have Panzer, and in fourth place, we have Akira. I should also mention that for EU, you have to get top 4 to win the NVIDIA graphics card, which is a 5080 by the way. So all Shark, Dexy, Panzer, and Akira all just won themselves a graphics card. So shout out to them. Other teams that managed to earn money but not quite get the graphics card was the rest of the top 10 of 5th place of the Momsy, 6th place of iDrop, 7th place of Omzi. I hope Iamos. I really hope I'm saying that name right. 8th place of Moneymaker, 9th place of Fear, and then 10th place of Chap. Going down the rest of the leaderboard, in 11th place we have Marius, then we have 15th of Karama. Can't really have a solo tournament without Karama in there, let's be real. 16th of Darm, 17th of Upple, 18th of Kidowo, 21st of Flixie, 22nd of Mixon, 23rd of Teeny. So pretty disappointing performance from Teeny today. I'm not gonna lie, from him literally winning the last solo series that we had. 26th of Pix, 29th of Pablo. So really good to see Pablo still performing well. 39th we have Refsguard, 40th we had Cringe, and 47th we had Sieto. Skyjump finished his 65th place, and in 92nd place we have Vanya, and that's pretty much all the teams that managed to make earnings to finish in the top 100, because you did have to finish in the top 100 to make money in this tournament. Somehow forgot to mention Cammy, who finished in 37th place. And that's pretty much it for all the big name teams that did manage to make money. And we have a lot of big name teams that did just downright horrible. Starting off in 3,181st place, we have Pixie. So yeah, I'm not really sure what happened there. Mongol finished at 3,759th place. Swizzy with 3,996th place. Malabuka was 7,698th place. 8,928th place of Vico. And the biggest one in 9,784th place, we have Mr. Savage. So yeah, just a lot of big names not really doing well. Speaking of Mr. Savage, we are going to be talking about him later in the video. Moving over to NA for the NVIDIA Cup, this one is filled with a lot more controversy. Starting off in first place, we have a pretty interesting name that I honestly don't even know how to say, I'm not gonna lie. Now, this guy is not even an NA player starting off, and a lot of people have been accusing him of some very serious cheating accusations, with 444 points, winning 3 out of his 10 matches, getting 37 total eliminations. Now, it has been a couple of days since I'm recording this, since the NVIDIA Cup happened. So I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that he is a legit player and he's just like the next like high ping player. So whoever this is, shout out to you. In second place, we had Electro getting 426 points. Now, Electro has been probably one of the most underrated solo players that we have seen, or the most underrated player that we have ever seen in general. Because this guy not only plays competitive, he also streamed the entire thing and was making a video off it. So really good stuff by Electro. Third place is another player that I literally don't even know. So very interesting players in the top three, and the top three on it, they do win the NVIDIA graphics card. So shout out to these three over here. In fourth place we had Dozier. Fifth place we had Scare. Sixth place we had Rapid, another really well-known solo player, even though some of his solo placements have been pretty underwhelming recently. Seventh place we had Epic Whale. Eighth place we had Underrelina. I don't really know how to say that name. Ninth place we had G Money, and then 10th place we had Reet. Now, outside the top 10, who also made money, keep in mind the top 75 on NAC gets to make money. So 11th place we have Hari, 12th place we have Evan, 13th we have Seek, 14th we have Sphinx, 15th we had Chance, 17th we had Kanata, 19th we had Acorn, 20th we had Curly. Once again, proving why he is also one of the more underrated players, still doing pretty decent in these tournaments. Then we had 23rd of Chimp. Then we had 31st of Momsy, 32nd of Cam. We had Eshu at 39th. Miro in 41st. So shout out to Miro for earning in this tournament. Then we have 46 of Shadow. Going down, we don't really have that. And then we have 57th of Craze. And that's pretty much all the big name teams that managed to earn money. So some of the big name teams that did manage to earn was people like Josh. Going down the leaderboard, we had Enough. Probably his worst solo performance so far this season, or basically since solos came back. We had Iyamzo with 871, placing 871st. So yeah, not really too good for Yamzo. And if you are wondering, Peterbot actually did end up playing this tournament, and he literally only played one game and just got off because he did so badly. So yeah, just very unfortunate things for Peterbot. Before we go over all the new team swaps that happened, I quickly just want to go over the EU and NAC Solo Series cumulative leaderboard. So far, still in first place we have Shark. This kid, oh my god, this kid is literally just like the best player on EU right now with 476 points. In second place, we have Malibuka with 471. Flixie in third with 467. Then we have Scroll in fourth place in 459. Then we have Velo in fifth. Sixth place we have Pablo. Seventh we have Fitos. Eighth we have Sabi. Ninth we have Fastroki, and 10th we have Finaic. And going outside the top 10, we had Noah Rayleigh in 11th. 12th place, we had Pixie. 14th, we had Sky. 15th, we had Karama. Again, not a solo tournament without Karama. Then we had Dexy in 16th. 17th, we had Nebs. 18th, we had Cringe. 21st, we had Vanya. 22nd, we had Upbull. Then we had Misha in 24th. 26th, we had Skivi. Then we have Rax in 29th. Then we had Comeback in 31st. Kiro in 33rd. Going down the rest of the leaderboard, we have Nefrizi in 41st. Then we have Swizzy in 45th. Then going down further down the leaderboard, we have Moneymaker in 56th. 65th, we have Vico. 69th, we had Chap. 74th, we had Nathan. 80th, we have Pradaj. And then that's pretty much all the big name teams that. Oh, and 97th we had Hari, and then 98th we had Teeny, and that's pretty much all the big name teams that managed to qualify. Well, that are inside the top 100. Now on NAC, we have Vert in first place with 467 points. Second place, we have Virgo. Third place, we have Muzz, who actually has best week today, literally winning the qualifier today. In fourth place, we have Karama. Fifth place, we have Clixie. Sixth place, we have Rao. Seventh, we have Batman Joe. Eighth place, we have Curly. Ninth place, we have Scare. 10th place, No W Plays. Then we have Ritual in 11th, Sphinx in 12th. Going down, we had H Cube at 16th, another underrated solo player. 18th, we had Kanata, so he didn't really play any other week other than his first week. Then we had 19th of Chance, 20th of Aoxy. Then we had 22nd of Braids. And then we had Josh in 25th, Pollo at 27th, Enough in 29th. And going down the list, we see a bunch of other recognizable names, such as 35th of Pump. Then we had 39th of Yamso, 42nd of Bolts. Going more down, we have Carillion in 49th. 50th, we have Aoxy. There's just so many big name teams recognizing here, such as Polisai, who is an EU pro. So yeah, we're just filling up the whole leaderboard with just a bunch of EU pros. Then we have Seek in 69th. Then we have Curve in 79th. Then just going down, we have 84th of Victor V. And then we have Malabuka in 92nd. And then we had Rise in 98th. Before we say anything, we do still have a lot more big name teams that qualify, such as like Bucky, Clicks. Those guys have qualified to the Solo Series Heats. Higgs also. So yeah, don't worry, they have qualified to the Solo Series Heats. They're just not in the top 100 right now. But we do have one big name in particular, Pierbot, who is still yet to qualify for still yet to qualify for the Solo Series Heats. So it's very good. Be interesting to see if Pierbot is going to be qualifying to the Heats for next week or in like a couple weeks, since Fortnite is on their winter break now. Now, finally going over all the new teams. Now, some of these teams are taken with a grain of salt. This is taken from Elite Esports, which basically gets every team names wrong. But one of the confirmed ones that we do have is Rapid and Muzz. So, it has been officially confirmed by Muzz himself that he has now dropped Reet to play with Rapid. So very interesting to see how this is going to play out, which means yes, Rapid and Threats have now split. And I'm not really sure why these two teams split, because they were already such a good pairing, because Rapid and Threats were already like the most consistent team in the post-global season. And same thing with Reet and Muzz. So really interesting. I'm assuming the main reason is because Muzz was a lot more confident in Rapid's IGL's abilities more than Reet's, because Reet was a former fragger. So really interesting to see how this is gonna play out. Also on the tweet, we have teams such as Buka and Threats, Reet and Curly. By the way, I don't think Booga and Curly are already having such great success together, so I don't think Booga and really would end up really splitting. One team that definitely has caught my eye though was Ritual and Pollo, Pierbot and Vino, and Cold and Agers. Now, if you guys haven't seen what's been going on, Vino was actually supposed to be moving to NA to play with Cold and then contest Clicks at his drop spot, which a lot of people are not bringing up anymore. But yeah, it's really going to be interesting. And we also have Ritual and Pollo, who have been playing a bunch of like cash cups on like other regions, so it's really going to be interesting. I'm pretty sure if I'm not wrong, Ritual and Agers are still like a set in stone duo. Same thing with Pierbot and Pollo, but at the same time, Pierbot has not been grinding that much, so it's really gonna be interesting to see how Pollo is gonna be deciding if he wants to drop Peter to play with someone else. But at the same time, I don't really know who he will end up playing with. Maybe he might end up playing with Cole, but at the same time, Cole does not really grind a game, such as Pierbot. So I think some of Pierbot's best pets to play with someone is gonna be Cold. But at the same time, it's just gonna come down to Pollo's decision. But yeah, a lot of talking in this video because of this new team swap situation. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm out of breath now. Anyways, that's it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.